can reach out, you can pull the fingers backwards. Feel that nice stretch from your wrist all the way down to your ankle. And then sink down. You can place your hands on your knees or reach all the way down and touch the ground if you like. Try to keep the legs mostly straight, never locked in the joint. Okay, sit down and okay, good job. Oh, now that we've got our warm up, let's go into some Qigong. The Qigong is where we cultivate our energy and our breathing. So we already did one Qigong, which is the easiest one, gathering. Inhale and bring it all the way through the body. Good. Now we're going to bring one hand up to our head, palm up. One hand down to our hip, palm down. Press up and down, stretch vertically. Try to keep your shoulders in alignment. Don't let one side pull high and the other go low. Rotate, coil the arms so you feel that pull towards your spine. Then look over your shoulder and stretch your neck. And relax. Sink down. Other hand to the head, hip. Press up and down. Stretch. And the fingers in. Stretch the arms. Look over your shoulder. And release. And sink down. One more each side. One hand to the head, hand to the hip. Push up and down. And then coil, turn the fingers in towards your spine. Look over your shoulder. And relax. Last one. One hand to the head, one hand to the hip. Up and down. Stretch. Bring the fingers in. Look over your shoulder. Stretch your neck. Oh, okay. Follow your fists. Hold them up in your center, palms up in front. You're going to count your fingers and stretch at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sink down. Now the palms are down. You're going to do the same thing. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it one more time. This is really great if you fear arthritis or you have bad cramping in your hands. And open the thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, and curl them back in one at a time. And last one, sink down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with the hands right in front of the legs, and inhale. Let the wrists float up until they're about the shoulder height. And then sink down all the way back down to your toes. Inhale and float. Exhale and sink. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And go at your own pace. Line it up with your own breath. No one else can breathe for you. Good. 2 more. Keep your arms soft. If you feel your arms are stiff, your joints are locked, soften the joints, relax them a little bit, and let the hands feel like they're floating up with a wave. and then sinking down. Try to remember the feeling of water, of being in water. Oh, good job. So now we do a little bit of standing practice. So with our feet, our heels in the ground, feel rooted to the earth. Toes and knees point the same direction. Remember, keep your posture. And what we're going to do is let the hands float up in front of our chest, palms towards our pectorals, towards our chest, thumbs up, sink the elbows down, and then just stand. Keep the fingers aligned with the hands, but round out your elbows, round out your wrists, your shoulders. Everything should be really round and relaxed. Just stand. Good. You close your eyes or stare at a point. Whichever's better for you. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And find stillness. Good job. Just open your eyes. Let your palms sink down to your belly, just below your navel. Left hand first for men, right hand first for women. Okay. Now from here, I'm just going to rock our tailbone. Try to control just the tailbone. Very small circles. Draw a circle on the ground with the tailbone. I'm going to control that center. Because the smaller you can make a circle, as long as you can make a circle, you can escape from some kind of bind. You can always find a gap. So just draw a very small circle and control your hips. You're going to start out with squares, and that's okay. That's pretty normal. You round out the edges ever so slightly. And other direction. All right, let your hands sink down by your sides. Remember, noodly arms. There's no energy in the arm. And you're going to stand up and then sink down. Catch yourself. Catch your weight. Stand up and sink down. Back to that natural stance. Good. So you're dropping down into your root. All right. And then try to get the pace of it. So you sink down and bounce up. Sink down, bounce up. Just let your body bounce vertically, like you're on a very light trampoline. Good. Keep breathing through your nose. Just relax. Focus on the sensations you're feeling inside. Good. Well done. And inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Rub your hands together a little bit. If your legs are tired, you're going to do this. Put one leg forward, just get your hands nice and warm. Cup both hands and just go down the sides of the leg, all the way down to the ankle, and then front and back, all the way up the leg. Good. Other side. All the way back up. Okay. All right. Now we want to talk about the Tai Chi Ball. So if we start, keep our balance right in the center. Just place your hands right on your lower dantian. This is about 1.5 inches below your navel. And right in front of that spot, I want you to hold a ball. Think of a volleyball, something kind of small. And then inhale and let that ball grow about 10–20%. Exhale and sink back down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Just play with that ball. We're just doing the left and right. Try to bring your breathing in tune with your motion. Okay. Now we have a little sensation. We're going to take that ball and we're going to rotate it high and low. Same thing. Inhale and grow the ball. Exhale and contract the ball. Inhale and grow. Exhale and contract. Remember, the elbows are heavy. They're always pulling down towards the earth. You don't want your elbow to come up. If your elbow is above your shoulder, you're doing it wrong. Just sink the elbow down and hold the ball. Good job. Now we're going to use this ball as a center of focus. So we're going to hold the ball in place right in front of our torso, shift all the weight to one side, and bring in the toe. Just touch the toe down. So all the weight's on one foot, the other toe is just touching the ground. We're going to step out to the left, the other side, shift the weight across, just keep holding the ball, and bring in the other toe, touch. Step off to the other side, land the heel, shift the weight across, bring in the toe. And step across, land the heel, shift, bring in the toe. Okay, now we're holding the ball. We're going to step out, just reach our foot out, land the heel on the ground, connect our tailbone to the heel. Our weight is still on that first leg. It's still on our heavy leg. Land the toes, shift the weight forward, and then bring in the back toe slowly. Okay, let's do that again, same side. Lift my knee, reach my foot out, sink down, and contact the earth. Connection between the heel and my tailbone. Land the toes, shift the weight forward. Knees go the same direction as the toes. Then I can bring in my back. Now I can take a step back, straight back, land the toe, heel, shift to the rear, bring in the toe. Take a step forward, heel, toe, shift, bring in the toe. Good. Step back, toe, heel, shift, bring in the toe. Just keep holding your ball. Now this time, I want you to reach out, land the heel, toe, shift, and then turn the waist and open your ball. Think one hand extending, one hand retreating, and then shift back, pull the weight in, hold the ball. Step out, heel, toe, shift, turn the waist, and open the ball. Scoop the ball back, bring the weight in. One more on this side. We'll go to the other side. Land the heel, toe, shift, turn the waist. Okay, we're going to shift, pivot the foot, bring the weight in, other foot. Reach out, land the heel, connect to the earth, land the toes, shift the weight forward, just bring it in the back. Take a step back, toe, heel, shift, bring in the toe. Take a step forward, heel, toe, shift, bring in the toe. Last one, step back, heel, shift, bring in the toe. Now this time we're going to reach out and the heel, toe, shift the front leg and turn the waist and open the ball. Scoop the ball and come back. Step out again, heel, toe, shift, turn the waist. One hand back, one hand forward. Good, last one. Reach out, heel, toe, shift the weight, turn. Good. So we've done left and right. Now let's try switching off. We're going to be stepping through both movements. So hold the ball, reach out, heel connects, land the toe, shift, turn the waist. Now this time we're going to turn the hands, shift the weight forward, hold the ball. On the other side, reach out, heel, toe, shift, turn the waist. Good. Just rock a little bit, get your footing, scoop the ball, and hold it again. Reach out, heel, toe, shift, turn the waist. Try and keep yourself in frame and then scoop the ball again. Step to the other side. Heel, toe, shift, turn. So all we're doing is the same move over and over. Just bring the weight in, step out, heel, toe, shift, turn. Just pivot the foot, find your center, hold the ball again. Step out, heel, toe, shift, turn the waist, and open the hands. Good job. Good job. I can see you guys. I was trying to watch for a second. Okay. Yeah, so that is Ye Ma Fenjong. No, it's parting the wild horse's mane. So holding the ball, stepping out, and feel like you're draping hair over this arm as you're combing it with the other hand. It's combing the hair. Okay. So now we have the idea of the Tai Chi ball down, and we got our walking down. I want to focus on some basic techniques. So we just did one technique. Now I want to move on to cloud hands. So we're going to be walking sideways instead of front and back, or instead of front. So with cloud hands, we start with one hand on the chest, center of the body, sternum, right at the same level as the heart. The other hand's on our belly, just below the navel. Good. Now that on our bodies, inhale and inflate. Let the hands come out like we're holding a tree or a dancing party. Now from here, we're not going to use our feet yet, just our torso. So I'm going to turn towards my upper arm. When I can't turn anymore, exchange high and low hands. And then I turn the other direction, turning towards the upper arm. When I reach the edge, exchange high and low hands. Turn. Exchange hands and turn. Just moving the torso, keeping the feet steady. Good. All right. Now we got this. We're going to come all the way back to the beginning on the right side. This time you're going to bring in your toes. So your weight's on one foot, their toes just touching. Exchange high and low hands and step out to the side. Land the toe, heel, shift the weight across, turn the torso at the end. And then exchange high and low hands and bring in the foot, bring in the toe. All right, we're going to do that same side again. So starting with the right hand high, turn to my right, exchange high and low hands and step out to my left. Land the heel, shift the weight across, turn at the hips, turn at the waist, exchange high and low hands and bring in my toe. Land the heel and then shift the weight back and turn towards your upper hand. Exchange high and low hands and step out the same direction. Land the heel, shift the weight across, turn the waist. Good, and then bring in the foot. Now we're going to go back the other direction. Reach out, land that toe, heel, shift the weight across, turn the body. Exchange high and low hands and bring in the toe. Land the heel, turn the waist, bring the hands all the way across. Exchange high and low and step out. Land the heel, shift the weight across, turn the torso. Exchange the hands, bring in the toe. We're going to go back one more time, both directions. And reach out, toe, heel, shift across, turn the waist. Exchange high and low hands, bring in the toe. Land the heel, turn the waist, exchange high and low hands, step out, toe, heel, shift across, turn at the waist, exchange the hands, bring in the toe. Step back the other way one more time. Reach out, toe, heel, shift, turn at the waist. Exchange high and low hands, bring in the toe. Land the heel, turn the waist, exchange high and low hands, step out, land the heel, shift across, turn at the waist. Good job. So this is cloud hands. Obviously, you can go both directions. You're going left and right. Again, think of rounding everything out. The idea of water. Good. So your arms, yeah, I see what you're doing, Michael. Your arms are not waving. My arms aren't doing this. I'm keeping them right in my center. And right now my torso is moving. My arms are not moving. I'm just moving my torso, moving my body. So our arms are weak. They're obviously, they don't have nearly as much mass or muscle as our torso, as our whole bodies, our legs. So we want to reduce load on our arms and increase load on the core and on our thighs. So we lower our weight to keep our center, and then we just use our arms as almost like baseball bats, as just heavy objects that aren't moving themselves. And I can just move my whole arm into position without using I'm not using my arm muscle, I'm using my whole body to turn my arm. So you want to focus on reducing your arms, reducing your strength. We're not trying to use strength, we're using technique, and softness overcomes hardness. Okay, good job, everybody. All right, now I want to do Golden Rooster stands on one leg. So this is a balance exercise, and we're just going to be moving left to right, stepping left to right. So we're going to land our right heel, bring in the weight. So all of our weight's on one foot, our toes just touching. The heavy leg, palm down. Same arms, palm down. You're going to lift your knee to about your hip height. You don't need to go any higher than your hip. And then bring up the hand right in front of your chest. Think of controlling your center line, right in front of your heart. Just count 3, 2, 1. Sink down, land the heel, shift the weight across, bring in the toe, just touching, and bring up the knee, bring up the hand right in front of the chest. Protecting your center line. Your arm, your elbow is supporting your wrist, supporting your hand. So you're not using strength, you're not using your muscles, you're just using your structure. Keep your center. Other side. Shift across. Bring in the foot, bring in the hand. Hands right in front of your chest. Elbow supports. Knee about the height of your hip. And remember, this leg is sunk down. Your heavy leg is always bent. Never lock your knee, never elongate. You have less balance up here when you're fully elongated. So you want to sink down. Be close to the earth. The closer you are to the earth, the more power you have. Sink down. Shift to the side. When the weight's here, bring in the toe. Bring up the knee. Hold your balance. John, bring your hand right into your center. Think of a spear coming right at your chest. And you're just going to put your hand there so it comes right off past your shoulder. Good. Sink down. Shift to the side again. Hold. Now we're just going to hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down. Shift. Bring in the hand. Hold the posture. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, good job. So that technique is very, very illustrative of the first technique of Tai Chi. Tai Chi has only 8 techniques, and we control 5 directions. So we can deploy those 8 energies in 5 different directions. So our Pung energy is our primary technique. Pung is much like a chair or a table or a tree. The table is sturdy and strong. It holds its center. It doesn't move. It's perfectly still. It's perfectly balanced. The tree is very much the same. It's locked into the earth. It doesn't move very easily. You got to use a lot of force to upend a tree. So we're trying to embody that concept with the first energy. So when we lock our balance and shift our weight to one foot and then hold our posture, we're trying to exude power front and back, left and right, up and down, so that we are not moving easily. We can sink down, shift that weight, and then again, lock into the earth and be like that tree. So that is our Pung technique. That's what we're trying to become. Now, when we practiced Zhang or standing like a tree, this also exudes that Pung energy. So you're holding your posture, you're large and soft, you're not rigid, you're not locking all your muscles in your joints. You're just large and soft, but with this structure getting pushed on your body, it doesn't collapse. It doesn't collapse your arms, it doesn't collapse your torso. So you're like a big round ball that can move through things without breaking down, without losing that roundness, without losing your size or your safety of having your shields, your big arms out here, protecting your core, your center. So our head is the most important thing. I think we all know that. We all want to protect our head. And then the next thing is our torso, our heart, our stomach, the lungs, liver, kidneys, spleen, all this area. This is what we're protecting. We can sacrifice our arms sacrifice our legs to protect our torso and our head, because they're not nearly as important. We can live without an arm, we can live without a leg, but can't live without your head. So we want to protect that as much as possible. So the Pung technique teaches us how to protect our center while not losing our center. We're holding our balance, holding our center, and even if we get hit, as long as we keep our legs under us, we keep our structure, we don't lose, we don't let the force come into our core. So that is Pung. All right, let me just check. Okay, good. We got 20 minutes left. All right. Now I want to do some walking backwards. So I'm going to take us in the front. So just starting with your hands on your hips, you don't have to do anything else right now. Lift your knee and reach back, touch the toe, land the heel, shift to the rear, and bring in the toe. Then step back, touch the toe, land the heel, shift, bring in the toe. And you can walk back forward and then walk back again. So forward and back walking, fairly simple. So now we're going to add the hands. We're just walking backwards. The weight's on one foot. Their foot's just touching the ground. Put your palm right in front. The light leg is the same hand as the front hand. And the heavy leg is the rear hand. Feel like you're holding two trays, about 45 degrees from your core. You're going to bring one hand into your head. You're going to coil your arm in. As you reach your foot back and step, touch the toe, land the heel, shift the weight to the rear as you turn your waist and push. Think of a small tennis ball off your palm. Let's do that same side again. Okay, both palms are up. I'm going to bring my hand into my temple as I reach back, toe, heel, shift, turn the hips, push up. Bring the hand to your belly, to your hip. Good, as you're pushing out. Let's do one more time, same side. Both palms up. Hand into the temple as you step back, toe, heel, shift, turn, push right over that palm. You're going to reach the other hand back now. Come into your temple, step to your rear, land the toe, heel, shift through, and then turn the waist and push off. So I'm not using my arm power, I'm using my core power. Okay, let's do it again. Bring my hand in the temple, step to the rear, toe, heel, shift, turn the body, and push. Good. Good. Yeah, so you can just keep walking backwards with this technique. Pulse the monkey. Good. All right, so we've done a good amount of techniques today. So I'm going to put them all together right now. So we're going to start by finding our center. Feet together, your knees are touching. Heels sunk into the earth. Just find that nice, perfect posture where you're standing erect. You're not bending forward, you're not bending back to the sides. Hands down at the sides on your legs. Good. Breathe in to your nose. Exhale through the nose. Just sink down slightly. Then open. Land the heel. 50-50 weight. Feet should be about the same distance as your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Sink down. Feel really locked into the earth. Real strong connection to the earth. Now, just the hands. We're going to let the left hand forward, right hand back. Bring the right hand in your temple. Turn the waist and push. Okay. And then bring the other hand to the rear. Both palms are up. Hand to the temple. Turn the waist and push over that front hand. Let's do one more on each side. Come to your temple and push right over that palm in front. Bring it to your belly. Just like you're pushing open a door. You don't want to cock your shoulder. Just keep your elbow sunk down and push that hand forward. Now, other hand, last one. Both palms are up. Bring the hand to the temple and shift, turn the hips. Great. Now we're going to shift our weight to the right leg. Scoop the ball. Hold the Tai Chi ball. I'm going to reach out. Land my heel off to the left. Land the toe. Shift forward. Turn the waist. Sorry for the helicopter. All right. So here. Pivot that. Bring the toe forward. Scoop the ball. Hold your center. Reach out. Heel. Toe. Shift forward. Turn at the waist. Open the hand. We're going to do one more on each side. Same move. Pivot in. Hold the ball. Reach out. Heel. Toe. Shift. Turn at the waist. Rock the weight back so you can pivot the foot. Bringing your weight on the left foot now. And reach out with the right. Heel. Toe. Shift. Turn at the waist. From here, we're going to go into cloud hands. We're going to let the hands exchange high and low. Shift to the left. Turn the whole body. And bring in the toe as your hands exchange. Land the heel. Turn across. Exchange high and low. Step out. Land the heel. Shift. Turn across. We're going to exchange our hands. Step again 2 times to the other direction. Exchange high and low. Bring in your toe. Land the heel. Shift across. Turn. Step out. Land the heel. Shift. Turn the body. Let the hands sink down. You're going to bring your weight to your left leg. Hold your posture and stand on one leg. Let the hands sink down. Both palms down. Bring the other hand up. Stand on one leg. Let's do one more on each side. Hands down. Shift the weight and hold your posture. Last one. Down. Hold your posture. All right, everyone. Good job. We're going to inhale, let the hands float up to our shoulders. And exhale, sink down. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Bring the feet back together. That was a little form we just created together. Good job. Good job. Okay, so we have a few more minutes. I want to do some Qigong and close out. So let's rub our hands together. Get them nice and hot. Think of our ancestors who had to start fires just by rubbing a stick for 5, 10, 20 minutes before that little bit of flint would catch. Okay. Now you're going to take your left hand, palm up, extend it to your right hand and cup. Okay, like you're sipping some water. And start by just tapping on your shoulder, on your trapezius muscle. And you come down the arm to the bicep, to the elbow, down the forearm, all the way to the hand. Then turn over. Start with the back of the palm. Come up the arm. Remember, keep that forward. Keep that cup all the way up past your elbow. Shoulder again. Cross your chest. Other side. Now my right hand's out, left hand's up. And start your shoulder. Down the arm, inside of the arm. The elbow. Forearm. Down to the wrist. Turn it over. And coming up the arm. Good. Back to your shoulder. And find the notch in your throat. So I'm going to do this a little close. Find the notch in your throat, okay? Between your clavicles. Just lightly tap on there with your 2 or 3 fingers. If you get a little gag reflex, that's okay. Use a little bit of force, but not a lot. Right in the middle. And come down to the chest, same level as your nipples or your heart on the sternum. This is called the middle dantian, the middle energy center. And down to the solar plexus, just below the sternum. Good. Keep tapping right on that center point. A few inches down, this is the stomach. Above the navel, center of your body. And then sink down to below the navel. This is the lower dantian, where all the muscles meet up to the core of your body. And then take your fingertips and you're going to scoop in and stimulate your bladder. It's just above your pelvis, below the navel. Good. Rub the hands, rub the hands. We're going to do one more thing. This is for our chi belt. This is the core of our body. Think of where your belly is, all the way to your back on your spine. This is the chi belt. This is where we carry a lot of our power. So get the hands nice and hot. And then what you're going to do is cup both hands and just start slapping right across your belly, left and right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Come to your sides. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to your kidneys on your lower back, left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Okay, good job. Good job. We still have a few more minutes. Is there any questions? Now is a great time to ask some questions. Anything? Nobody? All right.
Well, yeah, this is my first time doing this, so I was taking in a lot. So thanks for being patient with me. Yeah. So I was just what are some recommendations of taking, this tutorial and the next steps for a beginner?
Okay. Yeah, so the most important practice that every teacher I've ever had is always focused on is standing. Learn how to stand, hold your posture. Focus on your breathing. Inhale through the nose. You're going to fill your belly, and then exhale through the nose. So just keep that cycle going. And then once you got your breathing down, you have your posture, you can just hold your center, hold this standing like a tree pose. And keeping the palms towards your chest, keeping the elbows sunk down, feel round, but you still have a lot of structure. You have a lot of strength in this posture. And just doing this posture for 3 minutes a day, every day, consistently, you're going to get strong legs. You're going to get a strong back. You're going to correct your posture. You don't want to have a hunch, right? My grandfather had a hunch by the time he was 75. So that was a great example for me not to do that. So keep your shoulders back, keep your head up on top of your head, eyes ahead, eyes at your out on the horizon. Good. So that's a very important posture. The next thing about Tai Chi is it's moving. So we already talked about walking. So if you could just do the Tai Chi walk slow as you can, and really stretch out each step and know where your balance is, know how to transition millimeter by millimeter from one side to the other, left, right, front, back, any diagonals. That's big deal, big deal. So you're walking, your ability to move around, and holding your core. Those are the two most important things you can do. And then you can practice all the techniques. There's infinite techniques in Tai Chi and Qigong. There's all these different patterns you can do. So don't focus on the technique. Don't focus on the choreography. Focus on the feeling, the energy. So we talked about Hung today. There's 8 energies. And I'll go through them real quick. So the Pong is, like we said, like a tree, big standing posture. You're holding your center. You're protecting your core. Lu is the second technique is receiving force. So when someone throws a punch, a kick, pushes a stick at you, instead of taking that right on your core, you're just turning your body slightly and guiding it away from your center. That's all we're trying to do with Lu. Just take force without taking it in. That's the force and guide it away. And then the next technique is squeeze, or G. We step in and we align all of our weapons. We align our posture and our weight. And then the fourth technique is we release, push our power. So, and we were doing a lot of yang style techniques today. So here's the Hung Lu Ji on. So first step, we already did this together. This is Pung. In Lu, I'm going to roll back and yield to energy, let it move around me. And then G, I compress, I kind of move my weight into position. And then on is where I release my power like a compressed spring. And I release that compressed spring. So that's nice. G on. Those are the first 4 techniques. And those energies are what you focus on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the introduction. It's really cool.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's do one more thing. Just rub your hands together, get them nice and hot. Okay, we're going to take these really hot hands, you're going to put them on your eyes. Okay, you're just going to push them in your eyes lightly. You'll feel that heat sink in. And then stretch your eyes by looking up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. 2 big circles to the left, 2 big circles to the right. And rub your hands together. Get them hotter than last time. Place them on your kidneys and let the heat sink in and massage vigorously. A lot of the Qigong and Tai Chi, we're trying to accelerate our blood flow. Trying to get blood to flow into the organs more freely, openly. That's why we're trying to always be relaxed. Because when you're tight, blood doesn't flow very well when your arms are tight. So you need to relax and let that energy just flow. Last thing, rub the hands together. Get them really hot. And we're going to take these hot hands and put them on the thing that's bothering you the most. Old injury, chronic pain, something that you got yesterday. Yeah, good. Just let it sink in. Put your mind on that point. Wherever the mind goes, energy flows. So focus on what's important to you every day. Vision practice. Try to see the thing that's important to you. Try to see yourself doing the thing that makes your life better. And then it's easy to go do the thing because you've already seen it happen. All right, guys. Well done today. Right hand's a fist, left hand's a palm. And thank you very much for coming. Hope to see you again. We offer other classes and privates and all that stuff. So come find us at taichi.com and or through Facebook. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Glad you liked it. Good job today, John.
I'm alone.